Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How are you all tonight? Appreciate you coming in. We're just giving Blake a couple more minutes. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. It's been a crazy couple weeks for me. Well, actually, it's been crazy than more than just a couple weeks, but especially in the last couple of weeks. And this week, just trying to wrap things up with this assignment before I go to my next one. It's been just crazy. Oh, they have this referral link thing that's blocking my view. And I don't know how to get rid of it. And now it just posted. What? I don't know. I wonder how to get rid of that. So what did you eat tonight, Paprika? Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming in. I didn't think you were going to make it. He's been so busy trying to do stuff at home, and then he's got to get ready to come here to help me pack up. So I didn't think he was going to make it tonight. I don't know how to get rid of this share your referral link thingy. You made soup? Oh, that sounds so yummy. That's all Kent's been able to eat the last couple of weeks until today because he had all of his wisdom teeth pulled, and then he ended up getting dry socket in one of his teeth were. So he's been eating soup and liquids. Yeah, the stupid thing. Yeah. He's been through a lot. The last 3 years with the accident, and finally getting surgery in November, and finally getting healed. And then his whole teeth thing. Poor guy. Oh, and here's Blake.
What's going on,
Hi,
everybody?
Blake. How are you?
I am doing great. Heading to
Hold
the
on.
house.
I can't hear you. Hold on. The stupid thing. Okay. All right. I got you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm headed to the house right now. It's been a crazy busy day, but I'm glad to be here with you guys. What's up?
Good. So I take it you haven't eaten yet then.
No, I have not eaten yet, and unfortunately, I have to cut the podcast a little bit early because I have to be somewhere at 7:30. So it's just been a crazy day, man. I've a meeting at the Legion got called an emergency one, so
Ah.
I got to cut a little bit early from you guys today.
Is that meeting at the Legion for your business or?
No, so I'm a part of the committee at the American Legion, and we make decisions on what happens with the Legion, basically. And tonight we have an emergency meeting that the commander called. So I'm going to go
uh,
ahead and go up there. I don't know what it's about, but it must be important if he's calling an emergency meeting.
ah. So
So,
you're like on the board of the Legion.
right,
Got it.
basically.
You're a busy
So what did you
guy.
have for dinner?
I
Heck
had
yeah, I'm busy. You're telling me.
I had leftover chicken and fried chicken, and then also a side of like beef stroganoff from the physician lounge from lunch this earlier.
Did you take off to your new job yet?
Nope, I'm leaving Friday to drive up to Ohio, and I start Monday.
Hmm.
Ken was supposed to be here today to help me pack, but he's so busy getting some stuff done that he wasn't able to leave today. So now we got to do that all tomorrow and Friday, and leave Friday and get up to Ohio and hope, be all unpacked and everything ready to go for Monday morning.
Well, I really hope that you like this new spot since this one has been such a toll on you.
Oh yeah, it's been hard, but
How did you like the one here in Midland?
oh, I loved it.
Really?
Well, I got to meet Cheyenne,
I
which brought me to you, so that's a good thing.
know. I'm just
No,
wondering, like compared to the other places, how you like it.
no, I mean, location wise, it was not fun because it's
Yeah,
Midland, Texas. But
nothing to do.
the assignment and the people were amazing there.
That's good. That's good.
So, and I really enjoyed working with Cheyenne. I really did, and I'm not just saying that because that's your sister.
You'd be the first to say that.
uh,
Oh man. So I think you're just saying that. That's why I'm saying I think you just. I think you're lying, man.
no, no, we had fun because we I did the Lean Six Sigma training for them, and then I was able to convince them to give me a mini tab. So then I was showing um Cheyenne mini tab, and she just like took off with it and had so much fun playing around with it. I
Oh
think
my
she was a bigger
gosh.
geek than I was with the mini tab.
She's a fool. I swear, that girl.
Hi Dee Dee, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, she's a handful for sure. But
So
we
I
love
mean,
Cheyenne. We love her.
yes, we do. And she's helped me um get my trip all booked for this assignment, so I appreciate her for that. With her
Fabulous.
so she's a big help.
Well, I'll tell you what. Uh, the world would move a little slower without her.
Yes. That's for sure. So, Dee Dee, what did you eat tonight? She always has some good food.
Man, I need to be eating at Dee Dee's house. Pulling up
Where?
on you, Dee Dee. I'm on my
Oh yeah.
way.
Actually, she's in Texas too, not near
Heck yeah, it's
Midland.
not that far.
She's not in Midland. I think she said Dee Dee, you're in the Dallas area, right? If I remember right.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Um,
I,
you know,
oh
you know, I love what I love about your job is that you can outreach to so many people across the nation to watch the podcast and stuff, and like you're an automatic word spread. Like you could do so much better at publicizing our pod just because of how your job takes you so many different places.
yeah, I do got to get better at trying to remember to do that. I'll try to remember more for the podcast. Dee Dee had some spaghetti
Put
and
your
garlic bread.
get you a sticker.
Yeah,
Get you a ooh, that does sound good. Spaghetti, man. Damn, that's my
yeah.
favorite dish.
I know, mine too.
I
I love it.
definitely need to be at her house right now. But no, you should get like a bumper sticker or like a window sticker that has your YouTube channel and live every Wednesday night.
Oh, Dee Dee says she's in Killian, Texas. That's right. Okay. I couldn't remember.
Killeen,
Oh,
Texas.
oh, sorry.
It's
Killeen, Texas.
Killeen, yeah. That's
Um,
where Fort Hood is.
yes, yes. Dee Dee, you were in the military as well, right, Dee Dee?
That's probably why she's there.
I can't remember.
There ain't no other reason to be in Killeen.
So did you watch Passion of the Christ this week?
Of course. Did you not?
Yes, I did. But all the versions that I could find had no subtitles. They were all in Hebrew, and there were no
It's on
English subtitles.
Netflix.
I don't have Netflix here at the thing.
Oh,
And now Netflix don't let you
dang it.
do it if you're not on the same Wi-Fi or whatever. I don't know. So I had to watch the movie in Hebrew with no subtitles.
Oh, well, with no subtitles? Oh, that's rough. How did
It
you
was
watch it?
I mean, most of the movie was them whipping him and doing like just tormenting them him Jesus and all
It's
that. So,
prophecy.
yeah.
Yeah. It was just about the crucifixion of Jesus, and uh, you know, uh, regardless of whether your religious beliefs tie in with with you know Jesus being the Messiah, whether or not that's true, this is still something that actually happened in history. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
that's something like a lot of people forget. It's not even about that. Uh, okay, well, I may not be a Christian and I don't believe that he's the Son of God. Well, he was still crucified by these people. He was still whipped. He was still a human. This is the part that a lot of people. I feel like this movie brings God to or Jesus to a human level, to a human characteristic, instead of being something that is like a prophecy or a fallacy, something that you just hear about. You actually get to see it, and that's the part about this movie that I liked a lot,
Yeah.
was that it gave me like a feeling like Jesus is he's not just a story, that he was a real person, and uh, that's what hit home for the movie. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
That's what hit
absolutely.
home for me.
Me too. And I like, the fact that like it was kind of ironic. So above at the end where they put the how like everybody who gets crucified, they put on above the cross why you got crucified, and um in the Latin it meant um
King of the Jews, right?
well no, Jesus of Nazareth, King of Jews. And
Right. Yeah.
it was, and they put that there to mock him, but the people that the Catholics, and I don't at least I know Catholics um turn that into he is the King of the Jews, he is the Jesus, he is the Son of God and all this stuff. And so it ended up not being really a mockery of, nowadays it's not a mockery, it is, he is the Messiah and all that, where they put that on there as a mockery, of
Right.
him as he died.
Right. Well, and you're absolutely right. That's exactly what they that was the representation of what was happening. Um, we just showed up at the house. Ooh, it smells good. I don't know what these women got cooking, but it smells good.
Blake's a little hungry. Yep. Dee Dee was
There's
military.
my
She said,
Natalia. Hello.
"Oh my gosh, why is this all like weird?"
It might be
Military.
my Wi-Fi. Hold on.
You're a military child.
Oh, so she's an army brat, as they say.
I don't know why. Like my StreamYard is like really different, and it's annoying me today. So I apologize, you guys, if I like mess if it gets all weird. It's like changed,
It's a,
and I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, hashtag Dr. Pepper.
hashtag sponsor us, please.
uh, but
Everybody knows the skinny.
so what does everybody rate that the Passion of the Christ?
Well, obviously, as a on a religious standpoint, I would say uh, 4. Because it really touches you. Um, but quality. This was Mel Gibson's first movie, I believe, that he ever directed. Which, I mean, he really swung for the fences picking this movie.
Yeah.
Uh, trying to. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I'm all over the place. Whew. There it is.
Hi, hi, gummies. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I rate it lower just because I ended up having no subtitles and didn't understand the language, and it was. I mean, I understood what was happening and kind of the gist of what was being said because of I knew the storyline, but
Right.
it was very difficult. I wish they would have like made sure that no matter what you watch it on or whatever, I don't know if it's a feature that they had to do for the movie or if it's like why, but and
Well,
I couldn't.
that was a personal choice by Mel Gibson to make the movie in Hebrew with English subtitles. That's how the movie was made, and it came out that way. And if you didn't like that, I can respect that being the reason that you give the movie a lower rating. But if you look past that, it's actually it and you think of like how deep Mel Gibson went into having this movie be real and pure and
Mhm.
and authentic, to just go and be the first movie in so long to use subtitles. I mean to use the actual Hebrew language fully as the complete dialect, it's remarkable. Nobody does that anymore.
No, and I'm okay with them doing that. I don't know if there's other like why the feature of the subtitles are only in like certain platforms maybe or what
I
like it's
think it's
just
that is definitely a platform thing. It depends, I think, as it matters about where you're watching the movie, not about like I it's a the movie was made to have English subtitles, so whatever platform you're watching it on has made it to where it's taken that away.
yeah, and maybe because I watched it on YouTube, so maybe that's it. I don't know, but
Probably.
and like I tried to put the caption on, and it wasn't even the caption wasn't even available. But Ken watched it on our Superbox thingy, and he said he didn't get subtitles either on the
That
Superbox.
is so weird. Because it's
And
on Netflix right now, and I watched it, and I had English subtitles,
did
and
you? Oh,
yeah, yeah.
maybe it's our free stuff. Maybe that's why. But
What would you consider your favorite part of this movie?
I think my favorite part was the resurrection um when he rose and
It
came
was
out.
so short though,
Yeah, I wish
and
that
that's the only part that has theologians and people that study religion, whether he was pierced in his hands or his wrists. They don't
Yeah,
know exactly. So that was one that Mel Gibson left up to himself and put him through the hands.
yeah. I think
Um,
it would have, like, to your point, I think they could have made that part a little longer, and and I would have liked to see, because like in the Bible it says that after the resurrection it shows 40 that he was on earth 40 days and 40 nights talking to the disciples, and he appeared to different people. I would have liked to at least see a little bit longer after and see people's reactions when they see this dead guy alive. And
well, I think that this is, as you know, Mel Gibson's making a Passion too,
oh,
and I think that that is going to be in the next movie.
got it. You're probably right. I forgot you said that he is going to have a second one. So,
I
but
think that I think that that's going to be the basis of the second part and the return.
well, that would make
Uh,
sense, because I
right.
don't know what else you would do for the passion, because
Yeah.
otherwise, like, kill him
Well,
again, you know?
you could probably go through the the fallout of the apostles and how they all died.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I would have to say that the fulfillment of the prophecy of Judas betraying Jesus, that would have been probably my favorite scene. How you see God's or Jesus's you see his reaction to this and the utter sorrow and regret that Judas has for doing it after the fact. It's it's just showing you that sometimes it's in your human nature to be terrible. And the
So
go ahead, go ahead.
take the religion part out of it. How do you think history would have been different if they would not have killed Jesus?
Um, I would that's very interesting as far as how far down the line past Jesus's death would we have saved so many wars over Christianity, wars over Catholicism. It would have certainly been different to the outcome of history, I think.
Yeah,
Uh,
but do you
like
think it would
the
have been?
butterfly effect type of thing. Uh, do you know who Vlad the Impaler is? He was during the medieval times. Uh, he ruled over the Germanic area, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and he was a Christian uh, genocidal maniac. He killed in the name of Christianity, and it was terrible. That man I'm not too versed on, but that's just one example. Like there's a lot of people that killed or were killed in the name of Jesus, and that is bad.
So
But
do you think there would have been less violence if they
yes.
didn't kill Jesus?
Or maybe violence would have been attributed from something else. I'm not saying that it would have been less because it's in our nature to fight over stuff. So I think that it would have been a different subject. Something else would have been more cataclysmic. Maybe even Christianity is never becomes a religion.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Because I think about that all the time. Well, not all the time, but especially during this movie, I'm like, I wonder how it would have changed history. Like you said, the butterfly effect, and you, if you watch, I do sometimes. I watch like movies, like Back to the Future. They
Yeah.
talk about, like, this little piece can change the whole future, if
Yeah.
we change
One
this little
one thing
piece.
could make the outcome of it as a whole.
And but would it be for the better, or would it have been for the worse? Or like you said, well, this might have not have happened, like this death might not have happened, but this death could have happened because what might have happened because of different outcome, or a
Right.
different thing happened. Maybe it was a different war that we had World War One. Maybe we would have had World War One based off of something else. I don't know. Or maybe it would have been sooner. Maybe it would have been later. And so it's
You never
interesting.
know. It's just it is interesting thing to think about. So, um, I'm gonna give you guys just a few more minutes. Let me go ahead and get the IMDb together because
Yes.
I'm running out here, guys. I'm gonna have to take off from y'all shortly. I apologize, but emergency meetings call.
Yes. So while he's doing that, what movie would you guys want to do for next week?
You know, I there's a lot that have uh that I've really wanted to review recently. One of them being The Big Lebowski. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I love The Big Lebowski. It's
You
got
know,
go ahead.
I can't remember if I have or not.
It's got Jeff Bridges in it, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi. It's got an A-list cast in it, and it is such a good movie. I mean, it makes no sense. It's so dumb to an extent, but I love it. The bowling movie. Hey man, he pissed all over my rug. I just want some compensation.
I don't know if we picked one last week, Ken. I thought it was just Passion of the
No,
Christ.
it was The Passion was our most recent. All right, directed by Mel Gibson, written by Benedict Fitzgerald and Mel Gibson. Jim Caviezel he plays Jesus. Monica Bellucci plays Mary. Uh, IMDb gives it a 7 out of 10. Oh, let's see. The depiction of the last 12 hours in the life of Jesus. So this is just depicting the last 12 hours that he was alive. The beginning of his crucifixion and the resurrection. It came out in 2004, so this movie is 20 years old this year. That's
Wow.
crazy. Does that make you feel old?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Okay, I've got a crazy box office for you on this one. This was an estimated 30 million just for the budget. Opening weekend, it made 83 million dollars.
Wow.
Doubled its money in the first weekend and then some. Gross US and Canada $370 million.
Wow. And his first
Yes.
movie that he produced. Wow.
Yes. And worldwide $612 million is
Wow.
insane. The what I don't even know the turnaround from 30 million to 612 million. That's insane.
A
This
lot.
was this was one of the biggest box office booms. I think it held the record at the time, and then if I'm not mistaken, Avatar beat it out because
Wow.
seeing what happened in Avatar at the time was just incredible to everybody. um, uh, the guy who played Jesus, his name was Jim. He experienced a shoulder separation when the cross dropped on his shoulder. The scene is still in the movie. Wow,
Wow.
that's crazy. um, Um, sorry, it's giving me hell to load right now. Apologize. Um, this is the highest grossing foreign language film or subtitle film in U.S. box office history. It is also the highest grossing religious film in the worldwide box office. So it blew up everywhere, all over the world. And I mean, you can't be surprised at that either.
Yeah, no.
The film had more pre-ticket sales than any other film in history until Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Wow.
Wow, is right. Um, Mel Gibson had a Canadian priest, Father Stephen Somerville, celebrate the traditional Roman Catholic Latin Mass of the Apostolic Rite for the film crew each day before the production begun. So he held a Latin Mass for the entire production crew, for the entire movie crew. The film begins without opening credits. The title of the film is stated only in the closing.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. Jim Caviezel was given a prosthetic nose and a raised hairline. His blue eyes were digitally changed to brown on the film.
Hmm.
And there's a few more, but I'll leave those for y'all to go and look. One small one, Jim Caviezel is the only American in the cast. How about that? That's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
crazy. So,
And, all right. So, what movie do you guys want to do for next week?
you got me at Big Lebowski. That's where I'm at.
Is everybody okay with Big Lebowski?
You gotta watch it. The rug really tied the room together, man. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that one.
Is everyone okay with the Big Lebowski? Going
Where's
once?
Ken? I haven't heard from Ken yet.
Yeah, he was been in here a little bit. Wait, right there. He said, I thought we picked last week.
Oh, goodness. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I vote Big Lebowski if that's good with you guys.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything from the chat, so we can do that. Unless
Woohoo!
somebody says otherwise. All right. Blake,
What?
I know you have to go, don't you?
Yes, I need to take off. I'm burning daylight here.
So, any last words for the chat?
I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I had to cut from you early. This is an emergency I need to attend to. So next time we will get our full hour in. I appreciate you guys staying motivated, staying with the podcast. Keep telling your friends, tell everybody. It'll grow eventually.
Yes, I hope so. And remember, you guys, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And Ken's putting in the quote any minute here. I hope, and
Bing, 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 bing.
because I don't have one. Ken. Hi, Mellow Yellow. Thanks for coming in. And the quote of the night comes from Percy Shelley. Oh, wind, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? And thank you very much for the quote. And I hope you guys have a great night. See you next time. And remember, we're watching The Big Lebowski.
The Big
Bye.
Lebowski. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.